being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, you know, telling me they love me and, you know, just turn their back on you in a second.
Justin Bieber is someone you wouldn't think to feel sorry for. The blue-eyed, blonde-haired heartthrob tween made his debut posting a few videos singing in 2007. He quickly got discovered and all the major record labels swooped in to get in on his talent. Then before you knew it, across the world, every young girl became obsessed with him, making him a fortune and keeping his songs in rotation on the radio. He was an easy person to love or hate. However, in the early 2010s, there was something different and he started to change. Justin has recently opened up on how the industry destroyed him and how it's taken its toll.
It was bad. It would have been, yeah. I don't know if I'd be alive for sure.
Now he's allegedly also hinted at retiring soon because of all of this. Up until now, there were only speculations about Justin being groomed at an early age and objectified, but now it looks like the rumors were all true after all.
I was really tired emotionally, physically, and I was sick, and I didn't realize I was sick, so I had like Epstein-Barr, which is like, it's called mono, and then I have Lyme disease.
Looking back, he started acting out and lashing out in public and assaulting people. For the haters, it was a confirmation of their suspicion that he was a snobby rich brat. And for his fans, it was heartbreaking to see his pristine image take a hit. This video is not about to justify Justin Bieber's bad behavior, but there is another perspective we must take into account that might make his antics a little more understandable. One that shows how the entertainment industry openly and publicly sought out to sexualize Justin and cross the line way past personal space. For example, the disturbingly numerous times he was blatantly assaulted or harassed in public.
Can I say this? Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
You can clearly see how uncomfortable Justin is. James Corden is leaning in way too close with his hand resting on Justin's back.
Yeah? Thank you so much. Look at him. Look at what a beautiful face.
Alright, rubbing Justin's face was just disrespectful and uncomfortable to watch, but he couldn't resist touching the boy. Bieber tries his best to awkwardly go along with the joke, but this opens the door and James makes it even worse.
Vote, just do it. Don't mess around. Don't tease me, Bieber.
People took an opportunity to blatantly assault Justin. They couldn't keep their hands off of him, including Katy Perry, who had to grab a handful as she mouthed to the camera, "Sorry, Selena." After which, Justin says, "We can do that forever if you want," which made some people think that he condoned this behavior. Even David Letterman couldn't resist putting his hands on Justin. During the 2012 interview, David insisted on condemning Justin's tattoos.
But here, explain this to me. Is that a new tattoo?
This is a new tattoo.
Oh, God. How many do you have?
I have just a couple.
Well, tell me that's the last one.
It might be.
No, it is. You don't, I mean, honestly.
Wow, seriously? For some reason, David chose to treat Justin like it was his troubled son looking for guidance, even though it was never asked for. Trying to tell any rebellious teen to not do something is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because the funny thing is, Justin ended up doing exactly the opposite of what David told him not to do. Now let's be clear, Letterman took it too far when he put his hands on Justin.
An important day for me, so, I got believed.
Get that off of there.
At least David did later apologize for his behavior. But it's oddly strange to see how many people felt so comfortable to put their hands on the boy. Luckily, he was able to stop Leah Remini from touching him during his interview on The Talk.
Justin Bieber! I will squeeze your face.
No, I will. No.
I mean, seriously, Justin had to shout no 5 times before she would stop. But oh, there's more. Earlier in the segment, she was making him answer a really strange and inappropriate would you rather question.
Here's my question. Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms? Answer Justin Bieber?
For some unknown reason, Leah insisted on pushing this very sexualized question while there were little girls and boys sitting just behind her in the audience. Justin realized he was in a no-win situation because no matter what he tried to say, she was going to push for the answer she wanted out of him.
I have like little girl fans. I can't go.
Okay, imagine that. Okay, imagine that wasn't a problem. Imagine there was no laws. Imagine it wasn't like weird like that.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do either.
But he held on strong to not give in to her manipulation. Girls weren't the only ones put under Justin Bieber's spell. Even men were infatuated with young Bieber. Well-known music executive L.A. Reid, who signed Justin to his first major record deal, said, "This kid was beautiful like a woman can be beautiful, and men rarely are." And he turned it on as soon as he stepped into the room. He recalls how Bieber had grown his hair down, almost covering his eyes, and said he could see immediately that Justin's hair would be every bit as important as his songs, his voice, his face, or his presence. Justin was simply beautiful, he gushes. His superpower was his face. I think it's fairly obvious that the context of this article makes it seem like L.A. Reid was attracted to young Bieber, but that's just speculation. He was definitely right about his star power, but the way he came to that conclusion just seems a bit odd. And how about this? The most deplorable assault was by Jenny McCarthy at the 40th Annual American Music Awards. A shocked Bieber couldn't say anything but the truth. I feel violated right now.
Wow. I feel violated right now. Wow.
But now it is all too common for him. The craziest part is that Jenny straight up admitted to her crimes.
But I took the opportunity in the window, considering I'll never get to do it again, and kind of molested him.
Shockingly, Jenny seemed happy with herself and clearly enjoys the predatory behavior, as she described it as molestation and R-word.
Great, I just got to neck Justin Bieber and grab his butt.
I saw that you like totally, like it was like a full-on almost makeout session.
A little cougar scary.
Yeah.
But I took the opportunity in the window, considering I'll never get to do it again, and I want some Bieber fever, and I want a Bieber rash.
I want it all.
It'd be like cougar.
She's all like, it's cute and quirky, and even bragged about it on the Twitter afterwards. So this all happened while the cameras were on. Could you imagine what happened while the cameras were off? Sadly, Justin fell into the wrong path. Just like many child stars, and turned to drugs. Every teenager likes to explore and experiment, but he was trying to cope and escape. As we all know now, it led to behavior that left a permanent stain on his reputation. Now let's go over to the rumors about Justin being groomed early in his career, such as, allegedly Usher and Diddy were involved in grooming Justin when he was just under 16. Fans have been going crazy speculating about these rumors, and both Usher and Diddy have been getting a lot of backlash.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
So apparently, they had legal guardianship of Justin and supposedly the authority to treat him like an adult for 48 hours. But what's suspicious is why they couldn't reveal what they were going to do for the next 48 hours. Why the secrecy?
I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
We're going crazy.
We can only speculate on what Justin was put through during the early parts of his career, but clearly they left an indelible mark on him, and they all contributed to his lashing out. Here's some of the controversies Justin was embroiled in throughout the years. His first controversy began in 2013 when TMZ leaked photos of him holding what looked like to be a blunt. Although Justin didn't face any charges for the incident, this was our first clue that Bieber was beginning to shed his wholesome image. Shortly after this, he showed up 2 hours late for his debut show at the O2 Arena after throwing a massive tantrum. From there, it turned into a routine. Justin would make the headlines for the wrong reasons, slowly chipping away at his reputation. So like when he peed in a cleaning bucket while partying in a restaurant kitchen. Then while passing through China during the Asia leg of his Believe tour. A picture was posted of him being carried up the stairs of the Great Wall of China. His controversies were minor in the beginning, but the controversies just never stopped. In November 2013, he unwittingly set off a revolution in Colombia. Justin was undergoing the Latin American section of his Believe tour. While in Bogota, Colombia, Justin snuck out of his hotel to do graffiti as he painted a marijuana leaf and the Canadian flag. But get this, it was in an area where graffiti is banned and strictly upheld by the law. The local police decided to provide him with a security and protected him. This outraged the locals because 2 years prior, police officers shot and killed an unarmed 16-year-old kid while he was spraying graffiti in a similar area. This led to 300 artists coming together and occupied the area and painted more than 700 pieces of graffiti over the next 24 hours. Justin Bieber was the cause for all this to happen. As one graffiti artist said, the poor dude had no idea what he sparked. The rebellious graffiti trend spread like wildfire to the other major cities across Colombia, with hundreds of other artists joining the movement. So what's your take on all this? Were the mistreatments by others in objectifying Justin stole his innocence and traumatized him, which led him to rebellious acts and to drugs? Comment below and let us know, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.